Hello and welcome to another booktube video from me, Lauren from Lauren and the Books. So today I'm doing part 1 of 2 of the On My Shelf book tag. I'm not sure this is a tag, but On My Shelf is something that a lot of booktubers get involved in. It's just an opportunity to show off some of the books that you've got on your shelves and to get some numbers from your adoring public. So I put out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I don't actually think I did it on YouTube. Maybe I did. Asking for a number between 1 and 10, as 10 is the number of bookshelves I have in my house, and a number between 1 and 27, I think it was, as that is the maximum amount of books I had on my shelf. And I got lots of responses, so I split it into 2. The first part I've split into sort of like Facebook people, which is people I sort of know in real life Lauren, and then the second part I've split into Instagram, Twitter and YouTube, which are sort of my booktube fam. So I'm going to get going now straight away with the first 5 people who got in contact with me on Facebook. The first one is Emma, who is my very bestest pal in the world. She gave me the numbers 5 and 21, so book 5, shelf 5, book 21, which was A Christmas Carol and Other Christmas Writings by Charles Dickens. This is part of the Penguin Clothbound Classics edition. I've got 8 of these in total and they're absolutely beautiful. I'm always raving on about them. This one in particular is one of my favourite. It is white with navy gorgeous snowflakes on it. It's a bit tatty around the edges where I read it, and white books, especially cloth-bound books, they're just going to get dirty. But it's lovely. It's illustrated. It's got some Ooh, what's this? It's illustrated. It's got illustrations in. And it's also got mine and David's film club list from 2014. It's got illustrations, and it's not just A Christmas Carol. It's A Christmas Carol and Other Short Stories. So this is always something I like to read around Christmas. Talking about Christmas, I miss it so much. And yeah, this is just an absolute joy to read. So the next book was also from the same shelf. So Ali, who is one of my online book club members, hi Ali, happy birthday, it's your birthday today. She picked shelf 5, book 18, which is the same shelf that I keep all of my cloth-bound classics on, and is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. So this is brown with bright pink scissors. Weird that I picked 2 Christmas books when I'm missing Christmas so much. Little Women is a beautiful story set at Christmas about 4 sisters. It's a classic. I'm sure people have heard of the story before, but yeah, this is just another edition. This is just gorgeous too. I just absolutely love these. I'm very, very fortunate. My sister, my boyfriend and my boyfriend's mum normally get me one of these for Christmas and birthday, so I sort of accumulate probably about 3 or 4 a year, and I just absolutely love getting them. They're beautiful. The next person was Steph, who is also one of my book club online members. Hi Steph, I used to go to school with her too. And she put shelf 7, book 17, which is The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari by Robin Sharma. So I believe this is very similar to the sort of The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Never can say that name. This I got bought for Christmas by I am a medical secretary in real life, and my consultant bought this for me. He knows how much I love to read, and he said this is one of the best books he'd ever read. So this is what he bought for me. There's over 6 million copies of this book sold, so it's quite popular. I love the spine. It is beautiful iridescent gold, and absolutely gorgeous. So I haven't got around to reading this yet, and as I said, I've heard it's a bit like The Alchemist, so a bit, I don't want to say preachy, enlightening? Maybe I mean enlightening. The next person to pick a number was Laurel, who is my dear work friend, who is in my work book club and my online book club, and she joins in for my radio book clubs most months. She is a gold star, and she picked 9, which I believe is because it's her birthday, and that was Perfume by Patrick Suskind. This was lent to me a long time ago and has never been retrieved from me by one of the medical reps who come into work. He knows how much I love to read and said that this was one of his favourite books. Lent it to me probably about a year ago, and I haven't seen him since to either return it, and I also haven't read it, which is disgusting. This, I think, is about a murderer who murders women. It's set in Paris, and he makes them into perfume. I don't know if I've got that wrong, but it's supposed to be beautifully written. But yeah, I just haven't got around to reading this yet, so I need to do that at some point. So that's Perfume. And then the last one from this section is Emily, who is my cousin. Hello, Emily. And she picked 7/7, which I also believe is her birthday. And that is The Letter by Catherine Hughes. So this was bought for me by a friend at work who got this for me for my birthday. I don't know what this is about. I will read the backwards so we can discover together. Tina Craig walks all the hours she can and volunteers in a charity shop to avoid her unhappy home. Going through the pockets of a second-hand suit, she comes across an old letter, the envelope firmly sealed and unfranked. Tina opens the letter and reads it, a decision that will alter the course of her life forever. So yeah, I haven't got around to reading that yet. But yeah, it sounds really cool. So yeah, looking forward to reading that. So those are my five books from the On My Shelf tag I've done with, this is the people who got in contact with me on Facebook, the people I know in real life. I really enjoyed doing this. I think it's a really nice opportunity to show off some of the books that you've got. And yeah, it was nice to sort of look back at some of the books that I got, because often I forget what kind of books I've got on my shelf anyway. So thanks if you got in contact with me, and I will see you all again in part 2 of the On My Shelf book tag.